Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly psychic tarot reading. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. So, this reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are welcome. We're going to start in the past. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, so Gemini, in the past, we have the Two of Swords. Feels like a long period of time of indecision. Feels like I don't see everything. I don't have all the facts. It feels like both you kept yourself blinded from the truth, and someone else also kept you blinded from the truth. It feels like if I don't see this and don't acknowledge this, then I can tolerate where I'm at. Then I can stay. So it feels like split energy. I want to know the truth, but I'm afraid to know the truth. Wow, okay. And so this kind of kept you trapped and unable to really find lasting happiness. Feels like happiness is somewhere else. Maybe that's the truth that you were keeping from yourself, to stay put. Maybe you were lying to yourself. I'm happy. This is as good as it gets. It looks like you might have been dependent on someone financially. Maybe there was a codependency here. Feels like there's someone in the environment who's very bullheaded, and it feels like all blessings need to come from this person to flatter them. This person is very insecure at the root of it, but they need others to view them as a hero, as a savior. Ooh, this person has like a savior complex. So it feels like they can't have anyone else around them succeed, or they feel threatened by people. Maybe that's what you were hiding. Yes, that's what you were hiding from yourself, was whoever you were connected with, the truth about them. It looks like you are a very loving and kind person, very heart-centered. It looks like to stay in this connection, you needed to focus on you. Maybe kind of it feels like you guys aren't even really talking. It feels like you're isolated even though you're in a connection. There's no real communication here. Definite communication breakdown. And yet, let's not talk about or look at the facts of what's going on. So it feels like some denial. Oh boy. And then the Queen of Wands pops out. So there might have been a third party. If there was, you're not hearing it for the first time here. You know that there was. So it looks like, what do we need to know about this third party? Feels like this person feels very strong, very charismatic, very confident. And it's all the attributes that the person you were connected with didn't feel like they possessed themselves. And it feels like there's an attraction, sexual element. Maybe the third party treated the person you were with as an option, or they said, I've got lots of options. Oh, but they didn't. Ding. They didn't have financial options. It feels like they might have talked a big story about themselves, because it feels like the person you were connected with is telling the third party whatever. It feels like they're throwing you under the bus. They're not communicating with you any of these issues, but it feels like they're creating a story, creating a storyline. They're the victim to you. That's what that is. And so the third party appears in the past to the person you are connected with as strong. The third party looks so bold and strong, and they have tons of options. It feels like the third party person, not only used sexual whatever, their attractiveness, but also makes them feel like they've got lots of options, like they're very desirable. But it feels like this person does not have financial stability. Something there seems to be a lack of communication between truthful, honest communication between the person you are connected with and the third party. It feels like a lot of painting pictures, but not really paint like I'm this and I'm that and I'm but there's not a lot of honesty. So that Two of Swords energy, like a stuck, stagnant, not really seeing or communicating truth, was pervasive in your connection with this person and this person in a third party. Wow. All right, Gemini, in present energy, we have the King of Wands. This is someone also very charismatic, maybe an entrepreneur, someone taking action, someone who's really good at taking action. They're following their passions. They feel a little magical, not gonna lie. What do we need to know about the King of Wands? There's a lack of communication, a lack of movement. It looks like in present energy, this King of Wands is feels like a lack of movement, lack of progress. Why is there a lack of movement? Why is the King of Wands not moving, not making progress? Because of someone who's mentally manipulative, someone who's cold. This feels like, is this person, we need to know more. Oh, this is the third party energy. So in the past, they were somewhat upright, but now they're mentally manipulative and deceptive. They're having a wake-up call about their financial stability, security. They're feeling a little clingy, worried about can I cover the finances? They've got good fortune on their side, and it looks like they're coming out of that Three of Swords, third party energy. So the third party person is seeing things differently, seeing a different way to go about creating their financial stability. And that's creating positive karma, good fortune, as they get out of that third party. Are they still with the person from the past? It looks like this person is focusing on creating their own abundance instead of instead of how do I word this? Instead of seeing someone else as, I'm seeing the cartoon, like money symbols coming out of a cartoon eyes. Feels like this third party person perceived the person you were with in the past as a meal ticket, as a way out of financial distress. But it looks like they're shifting their perspective in present time, and they're focusing on creating their own success. Okay. It does look like they're in connection with the person you were in the past. But the person in the past, it's like they're a good match because they're both King and Queen of Swords in reverse. They're mentally manipulative. They manipulate and it looks like the person you were connected with, I'll just call them X. I can't tell if you're with this person or not. It doesn't feel like you're in communication with them right now. It looks like your ex lies about money, has kept something secret about money, something hidden, and has been really foolish about money, very reckless. It looks like they use their charm to... This is a smiling liar. This is someone who will say whatever they need to say to sweet talk people. I'm this, I'm really loving, I'm really kind, but there's no love there. And there's no happiness. It feels like this person, your ex, will say whatever it takes to get them what they want, but they're looking at this third party as there's no love here and there's no joy even. This person, your ex, to the third party feels like they say really nice things to the person to kind of keep a status quo, or keeping them in a pocket just in case. They don't want to sever a tie completely because this person can be a good source if they run low. But there's no lasting love here, and there's no happiness, no joy in this connection. Okay, so what's hidden is the King of Pentacles in reverse. That's the same energy of your ex. So it looks like they are not doing well financially. It feels like they talk a good game. Let's get a new deck. Feels like this person is really good at half lies, lies of omission, and lies, just outright lying. This person's really good at a PR campaign to let people believe that they're financially a wizard, that they're abundant. Ooh, Ace of Wands in reverse. This person is very impotent. They have a lack of passion, a lack of desire. Nothing really going on with them except for the lies. Ooh, they really don't want this to be talked about. Okay, they're clinging on to what they have. They're really worried about their finances, and they're worried about their finances, but it feels like they're playing around, and it's like they're sowing their wild oats. They're treating people like options and being very inconsistent. They just want to have fun. This is someone very immature. It's like they don't want to face the financial issues that are creating instability and insecurity within them. And so instead of facing whatever difficulties these are, they're playing, they're drinking, they're they're ignoring, like, la la la, no, I don't have a problem if I don't accept it. All right, so the possible outcome this week, Gemini, is the Page of Wands. So something new, a new communication, new exciting. Feels like someone's discovering something, having a closer look and seeing something for the first time. Something new. It's someone's healing. Oh, okay. No, this looks like, if you look at the imagery of the Page of Wands, they're looking closely, magnifying glass. It feels like this person might be spying on you. Someone's watching you in that star energy. So the Star card comes after the Tower. It feels like you have really recovered from a tower and have healed and are becoming a star. And someone's watching this from a distance. It looks like you are investing. You know where to invest to grow your finances. And you're taking off in the Chariot. You're just overcoming obstacles. You've healed. So it looks like, if I recap this, it feels like in the past you were really stuck, blinding yourself, maybe not wanting to see the truth and not receiving the truth from someone who's very deceptive. Looks like there was a third party. And it looks like in present time, there's just, it feels like you're resting. Feels like you are maybe an entrepreneur. You have your own business. You make big moves. But right now you're not making moves. Maybe you're taking a break, resting, recovering. It looks like the third party is realizing that it looks like they don't want to be in this third party type of energy any longer. And they're realizing, someone's realizing how dependent this third party really is. They came off in the past saying, I've got this, I'm so that, I'm whatever, but they don't. They had financial issues in the past. And they continue to have those financial issues in present energy. It looks like they are focusing on building their business. And then here's the X that I think what I'm gathering here is that your ex made it sound and even believed maybe themselves that you were the problem, you were the financial, you were breaking their piggy bank. There's something about you and the connection that you had, they perceive you as like an anchor to their financial abundance for whatever reasons, you know. And what's coming out in present energy is a big secret about the finances, that your ex is foolish and reckless with money, horrible. They're the anchor. They're the problem. They've been telling everybody that it's you, that how financially well off they would be without you. And they don't love the third party, and they don't see this as lasting and anything that's happy. What's hidden is that your ex is not doing well financially. Still, it feels like spiritually, this person, your ex in the past, just kept talking and talking about how poor me and I'm a victim, and if it weren't for Gemini, then I would have an abundance of money. I'd be so prosperous. I'd be so happy. And the third party believed this, and so did a lot of people. But in present energy, it doesn't feel like you're with this person, so they should, by all means, they should be having an abundance, if their beliefs are correct, that you were the anchor. You're no longer there, but they are the anchor. There's a lack of passion. This person has a lack of creativity, a lack of fertility. This person is very impotent, and they're terrified, financially terrified. And instead of figuring out what to do about their finances, instead they're just sowing their wild oats, trying to get others to fluff their ego so they can keep telling themselves that they're amazing, they're a hero, that kind of stuff. And then again, in the outcome, it's like this person is watching you have this big glow up because you've healed, because you've done the work within, and you've made some really good financial decisions for yourself, focusing on what you know will grow, and you're overcoming obstacles, and it looks like you're taking off. So, wow. Very clear messages. Hope that was helpful, Gemini. Let me know in the comments. And if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't as well. All right, thank you. Take care.